What is something you're curious about
Okay.
recently?
Um, Recently I've been curious about urban planning. I've been like channeling my fascination about trains through urban planning and how to make cities a better place for living. And with all my trips to the US, I have learned in like in the same place, in the very place that urban planning is very important for us, for even for mental health in
Mhm.
general, like where you have a place to go, where you can chill and not just listen to the bumble and rumble of the cars and the city, because cities don't have to be noisy or annoying or stressful. They can be nice places. And urban planning has been one of the things I've been most curious about recently. And I've been researching and reading books about it, and I really like it in general.
Have you read The Death and Life of Great American Cities by Jane Jacobs?
I was very um, enthusiastic to get that book there, but I wasn't able. I really want to get that book.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I agree with you. Urban planning is important, and um, yeah, to be like healthy and a very livable city. Another good one is Triumph of the City by Edward Glazer. I don't know if you've read that one before.
No, I haven't heard
Um,
about that one.
yeah, that one's a good one too. What books have you read on urban planning?
Um, Mostly books in Spanish, like mobility, urban mobility, and sustainable city by Natalia Escudero Peña, which is a PhD on architecture on uh, how to say this, in Belgium. She got her
Okay.
PhD in Belgium, and
What's
this
what's
book
her
is
name?
Natalia Escudero,
Okay.
and her work. Um, this book is about her PhD thesis
Okay.
research. So it's really interesting and has great scope for imagination and to plan cities in a proper way, and how different modes of transport impact our cities in general, positively or negatively. And it's a great book, I will say. Another one that I was reading was more Chilean based.
Okay.
It's called Santiago Cannibal, like cannibal, like
Okay.
Cannibal Santiago. And it's a book about all the public spaces, all the buildings, remarkable spaces that we have lost in Santiago to
Mm,
the ages, to the real estate market, or just in the selfish name of progress.
interesting.
It's a really
Interesting.
interesting book that
Yeah.
travels around times like historic buildings that were very significant to our history as a city and as a country, as Santiago is the capital of Chile. Um, um, it was very nice. Like you can go around Santiago reading this book and looking out the buildings, looking for the buildings that are already gone. And I will say it's a sad book, but it's
Mm.
also a very interesting book if someone is interested in the urban landscape of Santiago.